Hey guys, this is Omer from MMOs.com, and I'm doing a quick first impressions gameplay video for KalOnline, a 3D fantasy MMORPG developed and published by a company called Inixsoft. I'll spend about 10 to 15 minutes on the ground checking this game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play KalOnline or just learn more about it, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. So let's go and get started right now. We have 4 playable characters, and I do believe they are gender locked, as we can see right over here. We have Knight, we got Magician, Archer, and Thief. I kind of want to play a busty lady, so let's go with, she's more busty, but I kind of play a mage. I want to go shoot some spells. So let's go and play her. Very traditional, like Asian looking outfits. I know that's kind of racist because I didn't specify. It's a Korean game, but I'm not sure if it's set in Korea or China. Some of these Korean games are set in like ancient China though. So let's go with Magician, and you do have a stat point system. We're going to put it all into intelligence because it seems like what we would need for magical attack, and it tells you what the stats do. So that makes a lot of sense. We are not going to put the strength because that makes no sense for a mage. And being that it's an older game, your customization options will be quite limited. Looks like we have how many options over here? We have 6 face options. Oh my god, let's go with number 6, the crazy eyes. Hair options include the hair actually looks pretty decent for an older game. This hair does not fit at all with the game's art style. Like, we had a very traditional look earlier, and now we're rocking some very modern hair. So we're gonna go with the crazy white eyes and crazy white hair. And let's go rock the Magician and create this character. Name will be Remote, and let's see if it's available. And we are Gucci. All right, let's go and log in. $100,000 for me? For me? What a deal! So first of all, this sounds quite sketchy. Why is the dollar sign on the right side? It should be on the left anyway. But it's sketchy because I don't think Inixsoft has $100,000 to give away. I mean, the game's been around for a long time, but they're not a massive success. So that is, if they give away $100,000 for an actual event, I'll be surprised. But it's probably $100,000 of in-game currency. Anyway, let's close this out, and let's go ahead and log in over here. And let's go and log in over here. Select, jump on our character. Boosh, the loading screen. Alright, we have some side boobs on this lady. Caution, playing too long may be harmful to your health. Oh man, broken English warnings for the win. We have a guy over here, Guy Dogaby. This guy is just ginormous. You can tell he's got a big dick. I'm not sure why he's so much bigger than the rest of us. Maybe it's going with the EverQuest style system of the bigger the NPC, the more important it is. Close that out, and let's go head towards you. Let's go talk to Guy Dogaby. He knows what's up. Beginning of a long journey. Our first quest. Let's do it. So there's an auto navigation option, and you can show your quest on the right side if you check mark it. I guess we're going to check mark that off there. And let's go and auto navigate. I should mention, when this game came out quite a while ago, back in 2004. So yes, it's been running since 2004. So that alone is quite impressive. I mean, how many games do you know that's been running for over 12 years? And it's still around. It's from the same era as a game like Metin 2. Which I think more of you guys have probably played. KalOnline, I believe, was more niche than Metin 2. Not that Metin 2 is particularly popular, but I think it was more popular than this. Let's go talk to Cho Soon. He's just chilling over there. Oh, sir, are you okay? The English translations are not going to be good, which is quite odd because the game's been around forever. You think a game that's been around forever would have some decent translations, but nope. I guess they haven't really upped it too much. You can tell from that warning already. Play too long, harmful for your health. You know, the peace is gone. Alright, close this guy out. Man, you talk too much. Chu Suin. I want to go kill some things. So, talk end. Not like end the conversation. Talk end. But what's the stirrup used for? Alright, we Gucci. We good there? Alright, do we not talk to you? What do I have to get from you? We have to get his stirrup. His stirrup, 0 out of 1. Alright, where can we find it? Alright, we gotta probably go outside town and get something for a stirrup. And let's go. Let's go chillax over there and go kill some enemies. Bring up our inventory. What do we got? We got our bamboo stick. Magical attack 2 to 12. That's awful. We got what's magic scroll. We got novice support box. Open this up. Boosh! A bunch of gear. We just got the new staff. Support 40 to 56. So you have a staff that's really good. Way better than your starting stuff. We do have a mount too. We can put that bad boy on. Nice. So you get some free gear over there from level 10 to level 15 and so forth. And let's go kill some things outside town. We can't bring a bigger map than this, unfortunately. You can zoom out though. I do want to say one thing I know I'm already seeing right away is this old game and many other old games had these large persistent worlds, these vast open worlds. You don't see these vast open worlds in a lot of newer games for whatever reason. I mean, I suspect we'll be able to connect a village to village. Like, look how big these areas are. Even games like Blade and Soul have like pretty decent sized zones, but there's still zones. You have this zone in between like each area. Here at least you got these massive areas. Anyway, let's go outside town. There's a guard over here too. Get some get a little quest over here. I wonder if there's mounted combat. I suspect there isn't. Oh man. Eliminate the demon spear accepted. Let's go kill some demons. Another player over there, Fernando. Should mention the game launched on Steam in July of 2016. It originally launched back in like 2004. Like I said, over 12 years old. But the fact that, I mean, it relaunched on Steam, which is kind of, not relaunched, but rather launched on Steam. It's kind of odd. Oh, really? Is that how you fight? You just stand on your horse? We're going to smack this guy up. We have spells where we right click over here. Do our lightning magic. I kind of expected this to be on the bottom. But no, it's going to be on the right side. And he's just chillaxing over there. We have behead. Can we behead this guy? Behead him. Oh, there we go. We karate chopped his head off. And that is unusually bloody. I did not expect that kind of blood. Holy shit. Alright, whatever. It's super bloody. But it is kind of weird to see the game launched on Steam. Because new players who discover this game on Steam aren't really going to like it. I can't imagine them getting into it. Because these older games usually have a hardcore niche audience which kind of stick around for a long time. Did we finish our quest? I think we had to kill these. So when they die, you have a chance to cut off their heads. I guess, do they not fall down until you cut off their heads? Let's karate chop him. Karate chop this guy. And one thing I noticed still, you can't just, like when we target this guy, I can't just click 1 to cast my spell. I have to actually click 1, which equips it to my right click, and then I have to cast it. It's a bit odd, but it's no big deal. I guess you'll get used to it pretty quickly. Though if I have a whole bunch of skills, that kind of seems like it might be a little difficult to use. Now we click on number 2, and let's go behead this guy with our just casual karate chop that guy up. Unfortunately, there's only 4 playable classes, which is always a downer. But I'm sure there are job advancements in this game. There should be. Can we see our skill menu? Maybe we can see some job. Yep, there you go. We got first job, second job, and third job. It's at level 30, level 50, and level 70. Awakening system as well. Not sure if that means a rebirth system or not, but there is an awakening system. And skill is Demon Vulgar. So I get new skills at level 3, it looks like. Level 3, 8, 25, 7, and so forth. Can I level this up? It says level 1. There we go. Level 1 to 2. I wish to upgrade it. Yeah, why not? So it's weird that you have to click on it to upgrade. I mean, if it's going to upgrade for free on the spot anyway, it should just do it automatically. But I guess they're not about that. They want to make you manually click. You got to earn it with that click. Let's go kill more of these demon scouts. I guess yellow means like a little more difficult. Green's got easier. So we'll equip 1 again and zap this guy. Easy kills. This staff had like 5 times the damage of my starting weapon. I'm glad they give that to you. Speeds up the leveling process a lot earlier. Level cap is level 99. I did see that on the game's website before I downloaded. So kill this guy. Man, that is super bloody. You don't expect that from a game like this. Super bloody. Again, we got those wide open zones. I did check on Steam charts before logging in. There's about 500 players online in KalOnline, which is pretty impressive. I mean, for an older game like this, and that's just on Steam, that is hella impressive actually for an older game. Again, they've been running for 12 years. And I'm sure a lot of people are still playing on the non-Steam client. There we go. Click 1, then zap with the right click. I got you. But it's nothing to laugh at. I mean, so many games today have nowadays shut down pretty quickly. 12 plus years, you know. You gotta hand to them. Even though I don't think this game's gonna appeal to like a new audience, it's just the hardcore audience that have played from the get-go are gonna be the ones that stick around. I mean, I just cannot see it appealing to new players who have never played the game before. Let's kill this demon scout over here too. And we do have a stat system. And do we get stat points per level? It looks like we do. So you get 5 stat points per level. We're going to pump up our intelligence. Easy int. Max that out. And a lot of new games don't give you that stat skill system. And I suspect it's because they don't want players to screw it up. But usually, like a lot of games, usually there are optimal builds. And it's easy to screw up your character if you put this in wrong stat points. Which is why I guess the games got rid of it. But it was always a nice little feature that gave you like an extra way of customizing your character, provided the game has like multiple viable builds. A lot of games unfortunately don't have multiple viable builds, so it's very easy to screw up your stats just by like derping. Alright, we got honor. We have no honor right now apparently. Yeah, we gotta kill some people to get honor. That's our PvP. A lot of these older games too, one of the appeals were the hardcore PvP. You don't know, whether it was Shea, Last Chaos, KalOnline, or Rohan, like these games typically allow players to attack people anywhere. Lineage 2 as well. I feel like older games are way more open to like broad-based, open-ended PvP. Nowadays, you have like designated arenas and stuff and battlegrounds. But you know, a lot of these older games had world PvP and just be able to kill each other anywhere. Not sure if this game does though, but it does boast 1,000 versus 1,000 like crazy PvP. But then you need 2,000 players to participate. Not sure if the player base remains that large, but it's got it. Close this out. We don't need to see that skill menu again. We're level 3 again. We're level 3 now. and you may press the F1 key. We don't need to do that. But again, it's graphically, it doesn't look awful. I'm sure the graphics have been updated since release, maybe a little bit. But this is again of the era of games like Hero Online, Metin 2. The Metin 2 had like one really cool thing going for it. The combat system was like more actiony, like pseudo action, not like Terra or Neverwinter, but it felt way faster paced, the combat in Metin 2. That was like its unique selling point. Not sure what the unique aspect of KalOnline is. Oddly enough, the game is KalOnline with no space between Kal and Online. I could have sworn when I first played it there was a space, but they got rid of that space for whatever reason. Or maybe when they translate it, the space goes away. I'm not sure. But we're not going to get our next skill for a while. It's still going to be a few levels away. I think it was level 5, level 8. Again, it looks so weird to see these guys just stand still when they die. Look at that booty. We're going to click 2 and... Oh, there's that karate chop. I mean, are everything like demons in this game? Do will I be karate chopping wolves' heads off? Let's go explore a little bit. Let's go kill this. Let's go kill the orange ones. I feel like the orange ones will be more difficult. We're leveling up fairly quickly. Level 3 already. Let's kill this guy. Right there. Selling G48 dagger. I'm more of a G49 dagger, right? Ain't gonna buy that guy's G48. I want to kill this. There we go. This guy's a little bit harder. He does a lot of damage. Level 4 already. Easy levels. Go take his currency. What was it called? Zugamunds? The current. What's the currency called? Geez. It says something funny on the ground though. Let's kill some more guys in orange text. I feel like they give more experience. We got Chun Suni stirrups. Oh, we got the other guy I wanted. Nice. We can bring it back too now. We have another staff. Don't really need this one though. I already have one equipped. Is it better than mine? Mine's 40 to 56. This is also 40 to 56. So I'm not sure why we have 2 of these, but we have 2. We'll kill this guy too. Zamogenes it's called. Can you pick something up? It's called Zamogenes? What? It's kind of odd. Alright, back to number 1. And right click on this guy, this Demon Plunderer. Combat is pretty slow paced, and you don't have WSD controls, it's point and click. But a lot of these older games had that point and click gameplay, so it was just very standard. So let's go. We got more of these. So the currency is called the Zamogenes over here. Zamogenes. Give me those Zamogenes. Bust up the horse. And let's go. I guess we gotta go back to this guy over here. The quest menu. The quest stuff is kind of easily pointed out on the map. A lot of older games usually have a pretty terrible job of telling you where to go for quests. At least they look like they kept up with the times on that regards. We can't equip this good stuff yet. Level 5, we can get our novice support armor, but not till then. So we have to go like there's 3 arrows. Which arrow is the correct arrow? Okay, where's my autopathing? I want to bust up the autopathing again, but apparently I can't. I'm sure there's a menu for like, a way to get there, but I forgot. Back to our skill menu. Quests are called missions. When it's called missions, it's more serious business, alright? They're not called quests, they're missions. You can't fail the missions. It makes it sound more like serious business than it actually is. You got a friend system, of course. Every game's got a friend system. Cash shop. Is there any pay-to-win items in here? Probably can't tell right away. XP stones. Enchanting. Usually when there's enchanting upgrades, it's going to be some pay-to-win elements. Special. Can we put out... do they sell gear outright? No, but they sell packs, which I guess... Starter packs? What's in the starter pack? Do I not... all these goodies. There's keys. There's keys. This means there's lockboxes. So there's lockboxes. It means they could eat... there you go. Stone of Chance. There's lockboxes and chance items. They could be easily putting gear in there and other strong stuff. But I'm going to call this one for now. It's weird that they relaunched this game. Not relaunched, but launched on Steam. I can't imagine new players getting into it. However, if you're a veteran of KalOnline and you want to relive the nostalgia... I mean, I relive nostalgia in a lot of older games as well, and I do see the appeal of that, but it's not a game that's going to appeal to newer players. If you never played KalOnline, you're probably not going to want to play it, but if you played it before and want to get back into it, now you can do so on Steam. Anyway, guys, if you guys do want to learn more about it or play it yourself, do check out the full review on MMOs.com on the link below. See, the problem with these older games, too, is you don't have massive boobs on your character. There's no boob customization, and it's not that impressive. Compare the boob slider, or rather the chest in Blade and Soul to this. It's quite a difference. Anyway, guys, later.